Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. The landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Minshew looking to throw it right off the bat. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
After the turnover, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Down inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Here's Minshew. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Minshew sets to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Dolphins.
Now Minshew. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. They'll try the right side here with White. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Out of the gun is Minshew. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. That's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second quarter from Vegas, the home-standing Raiders with a football here, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They go with White on the counter. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Off play action, it's Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's White. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw it. Minshew. That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Going right side is White. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
On the give, it's White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off. There he goes left side. And all the way. Devon Achane, 61 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Pass complete right side to Bowers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Tucker. Well, he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. On a handoff, it's White. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Breaks through the contact. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and it's second down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second and goal from the 1. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first down, back to Achane. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Well, you've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, Hill. Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Scan B2 about next has on it. 200 people in the chat watching.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. A run straight ahead with Achane. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
They go back to Abdullah on first. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. A dump off for Abdullah. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
White, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Minshew. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
The pass taken in by Mayer.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Minshew sets to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This a screen to Abdullah. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Up the middle, Abdullah. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Minshew. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
On 4th down, Minshew. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Here's White.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Minshew.
I'm a little surprised right here. They got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
This is 3rd and goal. On the sneak, Minshew trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here it is, 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know there's some time on the clock. Kick the extra point there, and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Caught for the first. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Kyler's starting off with the throw. His first throw is an interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run it here, it's James Conner. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 37. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4. Pop pass here, sweeping across. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Down the sideline, past the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it down to a single point. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now Prater on to send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll start the drive with Eckler. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Daniels from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. A lot of grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kim, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They get to Eckler, left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing now, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Murray to throw. It's the connection to James Conner. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Murray. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Staying with Eckler. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Running with Eckler again. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Conner. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This will be cut by Connor. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. We get the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Cardinals probably getting their punt team ready to go. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They snap it to Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. First down carry for Connor. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Third down, Connor gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. That'll be the first and more. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. From the 39. Vacates quickly left side. That one's complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Daniels to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 42. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be second down. To the air, Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. On first and 10, it's Murray. Finds his target, Ryman. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Working quickly here. On second down, a run with Connor. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Murray here on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Eckler running dead ahead. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Daniels throwing on third. It's taken in by Eckler. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ertz reels it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th.
Ready, set.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, it's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Connor again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry-up here. Kyler looking to throw. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So second down coming up. They bring Wilson in motion right. Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Cardinals got to score in a hurry. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Murray setting up to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. Connor. And he's brought down for a loss. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Pressure coming. It's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that hook.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Desperation time here on 4th. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly.